Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. In this video I'm going to be talking about my best tips for how to write neatly on the iPad, and I'll be sharing some freebies that will work on an iPad as well as Android tablets. If you're new to the channel, I do digital planning videos and tips, so subscribe for more of this content. So my handwriting isn't all that neat, but I find that these tips definitely do help me. Use a matte or paper fill screen protector. This will give the screen a less smooth surface and will help you to control your writing better, and is also great for drawing. The downside is the screen can look a little bit less clear and will be rougher to the touch, but I think the benefits outweigh the downsides. I've actually just purchased a bunch of screen protectors, so I'll be doing a separate video to review them all. I also recommend getting a grip for your Apple Pencil. This is just a rubber cover that goes over your Apple Pencil, and it can help you to get a better grip when you're writing. My next tip is to write on lined or grid paper where you can. However, if you need to write on a page that doesn't have lines, I have some freebies that will help with that. So I've made these overlays in a variety of different formats. This one is lined, so you can just put it onto your page as an overlay, and then you can also resize it to be narrower or wider, and then you can just zoom in and write on it. And once you're done writing, you can just tap on that overlay and delete it. I've also made a grid overlay, a dotted version, and I've also made the same overlays for black paper as well. And I've previously also made these paper widgets, which basically works like a sticky note. You can just place these on your page, resize them to fit, and then you can just write over the top of them. And you can also try writing on black colored paper, as this may make your handwriting look neater. If you're having trouble with your handwriting, I suggest zooming in and writing slowly. So in GoodNotes, it's very easy to do this. You can just bring up this second screen and you can zoom in or out and then just write onto this second zoomed in screen. And I suggest going slowly, because going slowly will help you to retain control over your Apple Pencil. And if you find someone's handwriting or a font that you really like the look of, there's an easy way to practice that. You can just swipe your pencil from the left screen to take a screenshot, and then tap on full page, and then you can share this into GoodNotes as a PDF, and then you can just trace the handwriting with a different pen for practice. My next tip is to play with the pen settings and find one that works for you. I personally prefer to write with the ball pen. This is a monoline, which means that the stroke size is all the same width. Whereas if you pick something like the fountain pen or the brush pen, these can be pressure sensitive, so I personally find these harder to write neater with. Also play with different pen thicknesses. I personally prefer somewhere around the 0.5mm mark. If you're using an app like GoodNotes, you can go into settings and play with the stylus and palm rejection settings. So under writing posture, you can tap in this and you can see they have different writing postures. So you can just pick the one that most closely mimics your actual writing posture, and this can also help with your handwriting. And also under sensitivity, there is high, medium and low. You can play with this as well. You can also try using a different app, as different apps have different writing engines and also different pen settings. My next tip is just to practice. The more you practice anything, the better you will get at it, and the same applies for handwriting. You can download these handwriting worksheets, and instead of printing them out, you can just use an annotation app like GoodNotes, and it's really easy to practice your handwriting in these by tracing over the letters. And if you find yourself messing up on a particular letter, then practicing those letters will definitely help you to get better at them. I suggest finding a handwriting worksheet where the handwriting looks nice to you, and you can use this to practice. I've also made these practice handwriting overlays that you can place into any blank page and use this to practice your handwriting. Writing neatly on the iPad takes practice. However, if you're impatient and you still want that neat handwritten look, here's a quick way to cheat. In settings under Apple Pencil, make sure you have Scribble turned on, and then inside an app like GoodNotes or Notability, you can just put down a text box and then write with your Apple Pencil. You'll just want to make sure that you have some neat handwriting fonts installed in your iPad. I hope this video was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.